Houston newcomers Hound is a trio out of Kingwood, Texas. We have Casey Horn on vocals, you have Jason Cessna on bass, and Robbie Fuge on drums. I caught up with Casey Horn during the day and talked about the band and the release of their full-length album available now. We're going to play the interview and then get into one of my favorite tracks off the self-titled album, which is called Hound. So you also check out their stuff all over the place, all over Facebook and Bandcamp. And of course, you'll see all the links I'll post up later in my article on thisisalteraudio.com. So without further ado, the interview with Casey Horn from Hound. What's up, folks? What's going on? Jimmy Blitz here at the Mainstreet Block Party, the second annual Mainstreet Block Party. And right next to me is a very special guest, Casey Horn of Hound, who kicked off the block party here at the Big Top just a couple hours ago. How's it feel playing at the big stage, at the Big Top?
Well, the Big Top's a great little venue, man. Nice and cozy. We had a pretty decent turnout. I enjoyed my experience there. Got a great sound system, and we're just really happy to be mic'd very well so we can actually hear ourselves. A lot of the punk rock dives we've been playing have been really, really hard to hear, and so it's just nice to be mic'd well for a change.
And I hear you got some recordings of that too.
Yeah, we've got some videos. They came out not as well as I expected. However, we've got a CD, so that's always great.
Right. So when you guys started off, because you guys been together for a while now, you guys been working hard, but you've been keeping a low profile. You've been staying within because you wanted to record. You wanted to get a really polished album before you start playing shows and going out. What's the reason why behind that?
Well, the whole reason is that I feel that if you're a band and you don't have a product to sell, I mean, where's the next step? If you put on a great show and you get a lot of people who are into you, and then you have nothing for them to take home with them and reinforce your band and reinforce your ideas, then how are they going to know to show up at the next time? All you were was some band they heard real cool, like that was really cool one time. Half the time they're probably really wasted, so they don't really remember in the first place. This CD, enables them to wake up the night before and at least remember at least a little bit of what they did last night.
What the fuck happened last night? Hey, look, a CD. Maybe this will have the answer. Plug it in, you start jamming out. But it's also good for most bands to kind of spend time polishing out their songs. I mean, you have band practice. You guys are in the studio for how long?
We've been all together now. I mean, Jason, Robbie, and I have been on the Humble and Kingwood music scene since we were probably all about 14 years old. But the trio of us have been together since about June. So we've been doing it probably about 6-8 months or so.
Under Hound?
Huh?
Under Hound?
Under Hound for 6 months or so. Like I said, we've been keeping a low profile until this record launched. And now that we got the record launched, I mean, we started off with this block party. In March, we'll be playing South by Due East over at Dan Electro's. And then the 23rd and 24th, we will be playing Rudyard's, then Fitzgerald's, respectively. So we've got some shows lined up.
So yeah, you guys are really pushing it out there. You guys playing a lot more shows, and you guys have the practice there. You guys have a great sound. One thing I was really thinking about the music you have on your Bandcamp, 25 songs. Your CD has 10 songs.
It's got 11 actually.
11?
It's got a full-length record out. So we're not charging anybody for any EPs. There's nothing. I mean, once you get this record, it's our album, and hopefully people are just gonna really, really eat it up. I feel we got a novel sound, especially for Houston right now. I've been hearing a lot of punk rock, a lot of rockabilly, and a lot of new metal. And we don't fall into most of those categories, so I'm just real excited to have an opportunity to show this and display this type of music out here.
It's been a long time coming since you had some nice, good, wholesome rock and roll.
Exactly.
Just straight up, beer and punching and whatever. And
beer,
girls and tits.
chicks,
Yeah, beer, chicks, and weed. The holy trinity.
The whole thing. Yeah, definitely so.
That's wicked. So what else are you looking forward to here at the Mainstreet Block Party?
Well, right now, I've been hanging out with my friend Jesse Perry. He's got some great artwork.
Over here at the art market.
Yeah.
Our art market, yeah. There's tons of great artists over here today.
Yeah, he started a really, really awesome company with a friend called Dead Sick. They got a t-shirt company coming out. He's got some real demented, almost Invader Zim style artwork. I've been seeing some nice, detailed, almost comic-style artwork out here. I really like to check out the artists because I know music a whole lot. We play music, we play together with a lot of different bands, but I don't really get to see the other side of art as much as I'd like to. And that's what I really like about this Mainstreet Block Party, is that it's just all of these artists together, just under one big little roof. And we're we're just gonna wreck it, and we're just gonna have a great time today.
Tonight we rage. Tonight we rage Main Street. Your artwork, the artwork you have for your CD. Who made that? Who's responsible behind that?
The artist behind our cover art is a lady, Jennifer Ellison. She's actually a girl who I grew up with. I went to high school, and we've been going through artist after artist. They've just been flaking on us, and we just couldn't hold one down. So finally, I mailed her off a concept, and she drew it from Huntsville up at Sam Houston State. Sent it back to me over the email, and we said, hey, that works, and we put it on the record. It ended up looking a little strange digitally, but like once we pressed it onto that cardboard, it looks great now. So we're really happy with that.
You can catch Shadow Hound all over Facebook. You got a Bandcamp. Well, where else can we find you at? You have your own website, right?
We are working on our own website.
Currently under construction.
Tech guys that we're talking to, hopefully that we can negotiate a close to free price, but web design's kind of expensive these days. Right now you can definitely find us on Facebook and Reverb Nation, and just search for Shadow Hound. Like, we're really the only thing that comes up as long as you search Shadow Hound band.
Or better yet, just get off your asses and go see them live at a show. They're playing every week, playing every day. What do you have a dedicated day off? Do you have a day off?
This is my day off.
Over here at the Block Party. So we're going to get back to drinking beer, and we'll catch up with you guys later.
So you think you got it all worked out in your mind, the afterglow can be so unkind. Put it all back now and stay away from the sun. Well, I'm flying too high and having too much fun, but don't you worry. No, don't you worry. Kicking around the same old pile of dirt. Been around the block for what it's worth. Chalk it up to boredom, man. It's a buzzkill, no more of mine. Stupid cheap thrills, but don't you worry. No, don't you worry. Stay in the light, stay in the right, and they can't get you. Go with your gut, they don't know what you've been through. But it's all in my head, don't know what you said to get me going. Hey, it's working, are you hurting? Because it's showing. Take this outside like men. Haven't been in a fight since I don't know when. But it's over before it starts, and I end up holding it in and drinking too much. But don't you worry. No, don't you worry. Stay in the light, stay in the right, and they can't get you. Go with your gut, they don't know what you've